Hi all. Hello my lovely stitcher friend. Yes, I know my videos. It's a bit late this time. It's because I'm so tired. I'm again in that cycle where I'm seeing those weird dreams and just wake up feeling just so tired. And I also had a medicine change for type 2 diabetes, so often when that happens, the blood sugars end up going a bit up and down, and that also causes a thing where you're just so tired. Like I feel like I just want to pass out all the time just to have a bit of sleep. And another thing is that it makes you struggle with your eyes, that they don't focus very well. It's not fun when you want to stitch. I'm sure you understand that. It is just not great. So whenever I've been trying to stitch here, like the last few days, I feel like I've been closing my eyes all the time and, trying to get them sharpen up a bit, and it has been a bit frustrating, but very slow progress. I am absolutely not prepared for this video whatsoever at the moment. So I need to look at my little videos, what I filmed so far, so that I know what I'll be talking about. And there's a lot of holes. I've lost my mind. I've lost my mind with all. Well, I told you last time I have been in a Russian pattern happy land, and that didn't stop. This time I felt like I have been in a whirlpool of lovely Russian patterns, and I've been grabbing them left and right and just enjoying the ride, just going round and round in the whirlpool. And oh boy, I've enjoyed myself. I've enjoyed myself so much. No regrets whatsoever. So I may have 40 plus patterns to show you guys. Oh my goodness. Yes, I've had the best time. I really have. And because I've got almost all of the patterns on my Saga app, so every time I open that, I'm like, wow, these are awesome. I'm really enjoying those. They are so beautiful. Can't wait to show them all to you. So, but what I need to do is actually write a list of them so that I know where I bought them all. Like, why couldn't I write a list as I was buying them? It's because my head hasn't been right. I also want to say, thank you so much again for the amazing comments that you guys have been leaving. Of course, I've replied to hardly any. They'll come though. I just need to get my head right. I just need to feel a bit better so I can just sit down and just have a really good time replying to them, because they are great. And God, I love reading them. Awesome. I know there were a couple of emails as well, and as we know, I am notoriously behind with emails at all times. I'll get there. I'll get there. I have faith. I'll get there. So what else has been going on? I quite like this. I really decided that, I'm just gonna sit here, have a little chat, Tell about a couple of things that what's been going on, and then maybe throughout the day, I'll do a bit of stitching and get some of that stuff ready to show. And I can tell now that next year I will be going to 2 retreats. I am really excited. So the first one is in May, and that is the Wig Stitches one, where I've gone the last 2 years. So can't wait to go again. I mean, of course, the registrations for that haven't even opened yet, but I'm like, yeah, I'm going. I mean, I'm hoping to get a spot there. If I don't, well, I'm only going to 1 retreat. So my monthly meetup group, Stitchy meetup group, is organizing a retreat in November next year. So that's really exciting. Less than a year to go. But it was so exciting that it has now been announced, and gosh, the spots filled up so quickly. I think there's now a waiting list. So that's going to be closer by than the Wig Stitches one. So I can just drive there every day and come home to sleep, which is good. So it won't feel quite as exhausting, because, well, socializing will be exciting and very, very exhausting. So we'll see how I go. But the preparations for that have already started. I mean, we know where it's going to be held and when and whatnot, but now getting like goodie bags ready and whatnot, so that's exciting. And what else? I am very eagerly waiting for the 1st of December, because I have a special Christmas calendar. Because Amanda and I decided to make each other a Christmas calendar for this year. So we have both been gathering stuff all year. And then just last week, we both wrapped all the things, numbered them, and we met up and swapped them. Maybe I'll need to show you the... No, I'll show it to show when I actually start the thing, so next video. So she gave me a big box full of packages, so that's going to be so exciting. Get to open one every day until Christmas. So I'm very excited to see what I'll find there, and gosh, I so hope that she'll like what I put together for her. Of course, as I've many times mentioned, our tastes are just so different. Just absolute opposites. So I think at the beginning it was a bit harder to think of what to get. But then I feel like maybe got a bit easier. But still, I think we're all pretty picky though what we like to stitch. So even if you think that that's going to be right, it might not be. I told her that, I hope that she'll like at least 50%. I mean, that would be pretty good. So I'm not going to do like a... What are those videos the many Flosstubers do in December, like every day? Stitchmas? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna show, like, in the next video, what I've gotten from the packages each day and what I've given her that day, because when I was packaging, like wrapping them up, I took picture of all the items, so that should be fun. So what else? I've been doing a lot of stitching. I am still having fantastic time stitching. It really is giving me just so much joy. Except that when my eyes are going all funny, I can't see properly, but I'm still trying to stitch. I have some finishes to show. I'm sure there's some progress to show. Honestly, it feels like I can't even remember, like, what did I show last time? Like, what had I finished? I don't... It's so all over the place. And anything else in the news here? I need to give a shout out to my lovely husband, who will be editing this video. Again, well, we usually do it together. I bought him a BMX frame, like BMX bike frame, a while ago, because he used to absolutely love BMX riding until he had a really bad landing and shattered his ankle. That was 30 years ago. So I bought him a frame because I thought it was time for him to get back onto it. You know, not go for crazy tricks or anything, but, you know, just have a bit of fun riding and have a bike again. And so he's been putting the bike together ever since, you know. God, who would have thought that such a small bike, you know, would end up being so expensive? Gosh, it's amazing how much all the bits cost. Anyway, he's got his bike now. I'll put a picture here. And it was so nice to see him on that bike for the first time, because his accident and everything happened before we got to go there. So that's been really fun, and yeah, he's having a good time already. So that's making life good. So anything else before I start stitching here? And I just keep feeling like I need to nap. And I so badly want to show those patterns already. But no, I need to write a list first. So, gosh, I feel like every time I do a video, my hair is all over the place. But when you don't have a lot of hair, you know, kind of, you kind of feel like what's left, you know, should just be left alone to do whatever it wants. And don't know. So, despite having a zillion patterns, I don't think this video is going to be quite as long as the last one, because that was a long one. But at the end, I baked again. Woo! I've been doing much better lately with baking. That has made me happy too, and of course my lovely husband is very, very happy. Okay, I'll come back sooner or later today and let's talk some more then. I hope you got your stitching out, but be ready to look at the screen a lot, because there's lots to show. I know you don't want to make an appearance, but maybe everybody else wants to see you, though. What do you think? This little grumpy muffin just woke up. Little grumpy muffin. Did you just wake up? Yeah? What What are you gonna go do now? Are you gonna go eat some biscuits? Yeah? Or go have something to drink? Yeah. Hard to say. Yeah. Oh, Big Maggie. Off you go. There we go. So I'm back now. I went through all my pattern purchases. Oh boy, were there many, yes. I tried to write a list down so that I can try and tell who I got them from. Oh, sorry. Yeah, who I got them from, and tried to write down those boosty shops, and if they have. Oh, I didn't actually check if they have Instagram presence. I think you'll have to Google that or search on Instagram. If I remember that they're selling on mybobbin, I'll definitely mention that. So, are you ready to look at these? I have taken screenshots from my Saga app because I have most of them there. So that was the easiest to get the Saga app mock-up of the pen. So the very first pen is a freebie. It is by a designer called Svetlana Prokopiets. Ignore my bad pronunciation of Russian names if that happens. I'm always so unsure of how exactly to pronounce them, so I'm just going to go ahead and just pronounce them the way I feel best at the time. So, Svetlana designs really, really nice birds. They're always very simple, like there's just a bird and it's, you know, sitting on a branch or something like that. Just very simple, just so wonderfully designed. But the downside, I can't buy them. I can't buy them. She doesn't have a boosty shop. They're not sold on mybobbin or on Etsy. She gave me like 2 options. The first one was a website that is like a Russian Amazon. Yeah, I don't think I don't think it's gonna be working for shopping from Australia. No. Besides, it's completely in Russian, and I don't have the patience to deal with that. And I have a lot of patterns to stitch, so if I can't get something, it's not the end of the world. But then the other one, they're gonna start selling kits made with those patterns in China, and on the Taobao website, which is completely in Chinese. Also that's a big no, they're not gonna sell here, so I'll just keep hoping that the war will end. But her patterns are great. Like, I'm happy that I even have this free one, because I mean, it's one of my favorite birds, so how lucky was I? Okay, so I think I bought these next 3 patterns on the day I made my last video, so it's like I've been waiting since then to show them. So, do you recognize who is in this first one? Yes, it is Mr. Darcy, Colin Firth as Mr. Darcy and Pride and Prejudice, the series. I just had to get this. I think this is really beautifully charted. I think he looks amazing. I love those blues on the jacket collar. So this one is designed by Natalia Jurkovic, whose business is called Stitch Boom. And I like her designs a lot. I would happily buy a big pile of them. I mean, I already have a few now. Because the next pattern I also bought from her. And, well, is it a surprise? It's a chicken. Couldn't say no. And this one, you could pick whether you wanted this round version or a square one. I figured that I'm gonna go with the round one. Can save a bit on the stitching there. And I really like framing on in hoops, so it's gonna be nice. And the next one, also by her, and also has hen and chicks. And I like this so much. I love the lilacs growing in the yard and a birch tree, and the house doesn't look finished, but the nature does. But I love it that it's like the hen and the chicks are like looking for a new home, and they're like, ooh, this looks pretty good. You know, I think we might move here. And really lovely colors, and again, just beautifully charted. Let's see, who's next? Right, you remember the moth pen that I showed last time? If you didn't watch the last video, I'll just put it here. Just quickly show it there, because I think it's pretty cool. I then decided to go back and get this butterfly one. It looks a bit weird in this picture, because you can't quite make out, like, if I had just seen this one, you know, probably wouldn't have gone and bought it. But I'll show you picture of Vic Dollin stitching it, because I think it looks really, really nice. Like, not sure what, I didn't check what kind of thread she's using, but that looks almost golden. Those butterflies look almost golden. So, I don't know, but I think it's going to be pretty nice to stitch, actually. Of course, lots of back stitching for me, so can't complain. Right, the next one, that is so beautiful. That is where I would like to have a house. Oh my goodness, I'd be so happy to live there, listen to a stream all day long, go walking it, do whatever. I would love to be there. This one I saw on Instagram when a lovely Ukrainian stitcher, Marina Cha, had stitched it and showed it there. I thought, ooh, that is really nice, but just left it for then. But then I saw Lindsay from Blushing Pink Stitches show it, that she had bought it, and I thought, okay, I really need to go get it now as well. So I contacted the designer, whose name is Svitlana Zhuravlova or Zhuravlova, one or the other. And yeah, contacted her on Instagram, then paid for the pattern, and she emailed it to me. So great. Yeah, it's called Forest Stream. Oh, can't wait to stitch it. I really can't wait to stitch all of these. Then went back to Stitch Boom, Natalia Jurkovic, and had to get the rooster version as well to go with the chicken. Again, you could buy it square or round, went for the round. And then I got another one by her called Land of Fogs. I was eyeing this for quite a while. Went to look at it, thought, oh, I don't know. And every time I saw it, I thought, oh, I really need that one. And then finally bought it because, well, I didn't even mention this, but one reason why I bought so many patterns is that already over a week ago, the Russian designers were having Black Friday sales, because it was a Friday that was like the like cross stitchers day. I don't know if it's any stitchers day, but so they then combined that with also Black Friday sales, so a bit early. So how can I not buy such awesome discounts? Some were like 50% off and whatnot, so no wonder I went all crazy. But I love the softness of this one. And like Alasa said, I am really loving landscapes at the moment. The landscape patterns, they just seem so beautiful. Yeah, that looks like a summer night to me. Oh, it's so lovely. I love those flowers and everything. And the water. Wow. Amazing. Okay, let's see. Then the next pattern is from a designer called Inna Peskova. I really, can you possibly say no to this bird? I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I so love those bright colors, the greens and the yellows. It's another one that I would love to start like right now. It makes me happy when I see it. I somehow really like the bird's face. It just looks somehow warm and friendly. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna love stitching that. Next purchase was from mybobbin by Nana Cross Stitch, and it is called A Summer Morning. Am I buying certain type of patterns? Yes, it's another sort of landscapey one with a house and a pretty sky that is completely done with half stitches. Great. But I really, really love all these flowers here in the front that are done with back stitching, and I think there's a lot of lazy daisies, which I still have barely tried doing, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But having to do all of those, I mean, I'm certainly gonna get plenty of practice. All of that is so, so, so pretty. And mybobbin is having Black Friday sales this week. Lots of patterns on great discounts, so head there quickly. Right, then the next one, I can't remember if I told you about this last time, but there's a designer called Dasha Mastrakova, and she posted that she has a cross-stitch pattern subscription. And I thought, ooh, certainly ears prick. I like subscriptions, but yeah, I was instantly interested because I had looked at her patterns and thought that they were actually really nice. Of course, it's a bit of a risk joining because you don't know at all what you're gonna get. I mean, the themes could be anything, but it really wasn't that expensive at all. And I thought, you know, how fun is it every month to get that? And so I got my, oh, it comes, she has 2 subscriptions. One is a standard, so medium to large, I think, in designs. And then a mini one. So I gifted my friend Sherry with the mini one. So I imagine that she will show on her videos. Her channel is Hecate's Needle. So she'll be showing those ones and I'll show these bigger ones. So this was the first pen that I got. And it was a fox there in the snowy woods. And I actually really like that one. I am pretty sure that I'm going to stitch it. I think every time I actually see it, I'm thinking that, you know, yeah, it would be nice to start that and give that a whirl. I do like it. So, yeah, I'm going to stitch it. God, already can't wait to see what next month's pattern will be. And I paid for the whole year, so 12 months of patterns. Very exciting. Especially if I'm trying to not shop as much next year. So at least I'm going to get something every month. Okay, let's have a look. What's the next? Oh, Yulia Leonova. Leonova? I think I need to do some looking into that. Finally learning. Her business is called Belka Stitch. And I bought 3 patterns from her sales. And her patterns are all available on mybobbin. So easy to get. So here we go with the first one. What a surprise, that a bullfinch, because somebody loves bullfinches. Somebody also loves mandarins. This is not a new pattern. I have been admiring it many a time, and now it was just the right time to get it. The name of the pattern is New Year's Herald. I don't know what that means. Then the next one is another one that I have looked at many times. It is so cute. It is so cute. I love his face. It's so amazing. And there are shoelaces to stitch as well. Oh my goodness. That balloon is not much bigger than that ice cream. Is that ice cream? So name of this pattern is Catch Your Zen. And this will be great to stitch. I think this will look so wonderful on many different color fabrics. So I don't know yet what I'll go for. Oh, I love it. I love it. I can't wait to stitch that face because those big eyes and amazing. And the third one is called Last Swallows. Oh, you know, there have been so many gorgeous autumn patterns now in the Russian group. And the colors just amazing. And just like in Russia, in Finland as well, the swallows leave when the summer ends and fly to south, God knows where. I don't even know how far do they go. Do they even go all the way to Africa? I don't know. But yeah, when the swallows arrive, that's when it is summer, and yeah, when it gets autumn, they leave again. I love this. I think this is going to look actually much nicer stitched than as a mock-up, because those half stitches don't look so nice in the mock-ups, And gosh, it's gonna be so lovely. Oh, I can't wait to stitch these. The nice thing is that, like, most of these patterns that I got, I have been conscious to like that they are not all such that they will take forever to stitch. I feel like quite often the Russian patterns, they aren't too big, which I like. You know, there's not gonna be massive blocks of some color or made like overly big just for the sake of it. And I like that they're fun to stitch. Like here, there's gonna be so many different colors for those trees, and gosh, it's so nice. I so want to start it. Right, the next one. Now I need to have a quick look at. Because I always forget the channel names. Let's have a look. It is Stitch what? Yeah, I love watching a channel called Stitched by Tatiana, because she stitches a lot of the Russian patterns, and if you watch her channel, you can certainly see that every now and then I seem to have something very familiar. Like this was one that she stitched. It's just a nice square pattern of blueberries. I love blueberries. And this is by Sharova Stitch. There are a few different kinds of squares. I think there was like lime or orange and cherries, and probably some other fruits and berries as well. But I really like that, and I know that Tatiana stitched it on plastic canvas. I do have some plastic canvas, I think. I just don't really like stitching on him. I'll have to think about it, because I'm not sure yet what it'll be for. I guess it depends on that. But another great pen, and not a big one. Right. In October, I showed a pen by Anna Smith, whose business name is Amelie Stitch. It was one called October. It was like a really moody looking pen that I just had to get, and I showed then her VK page with all the beautiful floral patterns that she creates, because they are just so amazing. She was having a sale, and I went just totally crazy. I got 7 patterns. Yes, I did. Let's have a look at them. Actually, the first one is not a floral one, but this cutlery set. Wow. I just can't get over how nice that lace looks. And all the decorations on the cutlery, absolutely fantastic. That lace will be just so beautiful. I'm really excited to stitch this and then look at it like I've created that on the fabric, you know. That'll be wonderful. Gosh, it's like there's so many little stitches here and there, even on the lace, and oh, it's going to be so pretty. Just have, yeah, it'll be again difficult to choose what color fabric to stitch it on. Wow, sometimes I really do find it a bit breathtaking sometimes, these patterns that they just I think I just wouldn't have any skill in creating them. Just sometimes the beauty is just, yeah, it's amazing. Okay, let's have a look at the floral ones. I really like wildflowers. I think in Finland we call them more field flowers. But I like these. They're so pretty, so delicate. Just super, super, super lovely. Oh, just love those colors. Those pink flowers are so pretty. And here's the next one with berries. Yes, I do like stitching berries. Amanda, yes, I like stitching berries. And bees. Actually, the one fun thing about all these patterns, these flower patterns, was that you could buy the pattern with or without the bees. The last one I just showed, I got without the bees, just so that there's, you know, bit of variation. I think the rest of them, I got all of them with bees. Oh, these berries are so nice. It's a bit funny looking though, the one berry done with the half stitches, because there's only just one there right in the middle. But I'm sure that'll look just right when actually stitching it. The bees are gorgeous. Okay, some more wildflowers, and with bees this time as promised. Oh, they're so pretty. I hope I'll have some nice fabric for these. I don't think I want to do these on white. More flowers and bees. Oh, some clovers. Clovers really are, they're actually really pretty. I don't know if it's the bees that steal the show. Then some forget-me-nots and some more bees. I really should plant some forget-me-not seeds again, because they look beautiful when they bloom. And some more wildflowers. Oh, they look so familiar to me. Oh, and there's some sweet peas there as well. So that's it for those flowers, flower patterns. And on to the next one. Next one is a freebie pattern by Anastasia Shigulskaya. And it is a cute snowman. I am going to be stitching this next month. Then this next pattern I bought from Aladdin. On Instagram, they are Shemka_Aladdin. And this is a large full coverage. But I really don't think I'm ever going to stitch this. But I think the image is just so beautiful that I wanted to buy the pattern just for that. So that when I open Saga, I see this, I can go admire it. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. But gosh, it would be a lot of stitching with the same blue. Yeah, no. I still haven't started even the other full coverage, because my November plans, like, I had solid plans when I just went down the hill. So yeah, I'll just keep admiring this one. Ooh, next one was another big bundle. mybobbin has been having some wonderful discounts, and Janadique's patterns were really well discounted, and she had this bundle of bird patterns. I think they were called birds on fences, And the bundle had 11 patterns, and it cost like, was it maybe like 22 US dollars for 11 patterns? How can you possibly say no to that if you love stitching birds? I certainly didn't say no. Well, okay, Paul bought them for me. Good husband. So let's have a look at all of these. I don't have much to say about each one, but, you know, I just want to look at them with you. Some red currants. I like this bird. And I already know I'm going to enjoy stitching those leaves and the berries. Then a bit more wintry one. Some rowan berries. Gosh, this is such a pretty summer. What is it with this? It's like the pink flowers and the beautifully green leaves are just can't resist. And of course, wonderful backstitching. Some lilies. It's funny, every time I see lilies nowadays, it's like, you know, oh, keep them away from cats, because they are toxic for cats, so shouldn't have them in the house if you have kitties. A swallow. More pretty flowers. I love it that even though these are all the same theme, but they're still all so different, you know, with the leaves and the colors and whatnot. Like, I love the colors of this one. It's wonderful. I think I will pick fabric about that color, I reckon. Woo. So summery for me, this one. Super pretty. I like it also that the birds aren't flashy. They're like the everyday birds around there. Oh, some bluebells. Even though in Finnish we call them cat bells. With this one, I think the beak looks a little bit funny, so I'll probably have to change that a little bit when I stitch this, but be another nice one. Gosh, birds they look so cute. This one gets a bit more autumnly. Are these tulips, aren't they? Even though it's opening quite big, but I mean some tulips open like that. And a winter one. I think this is the last one. Ah, so many wonderful birds. Her designs are really wonderful anyway. Like, I'm certainly starting to notice that whose designs I'm really drawn to now, even though there's so many designers, but yet certain ones. But that's how it is, isn't it? Right, so then, wait, what did I buy from Sharowa Stitch? The blueberries. So I went back and bought another pattern because I badly needed it. This is amazing. What do you think? Is that amazing? Because I think that's amazing. Sheep, black work, but also beautiful greens, some water. My goodness, this is going to be wonderful. I know that for sure that I'm going to love stitching this one. It's like this mocha background has like Ada. I wonder if this is a Ada friendly in all, or is it? I mean, it does look like it is. Well, I'll need to think about that. But I like this just so much. Oh, it's nice. Let's see. Next one is a Christmas one or winter one. I actually bought this as a gift, actually for Sherry. But then I also wanted to get it for my friend Donna, because she has a black cat as well. And then I wanted to stitch it as well, so I paid for it 3 times, so we all could stitch it. It's really cute. There's 2 other patterns in this series. One has a bunny, and the other one has an owl. All really nice. Okay, because I bought from so many different designers. Next one is from Anna Nolfina, and it is this snowy street. What is it also with these snowy sceneries that I'm drawn to at the moment? But they are pretty, and I guess they feel moodier to me than the summer ones. I always like that bit of extra sadness on the side. And I like the colors of the buildings here, and I don't know, it just really spoke to me. That's why I went and got it. Okay, next one is from Anastasia Daricheva, whose patterns I'm liking quite a bit at the moment. There are still a few that I would like, and I keep telling myself, don't buy anymore. Don't buy anymore. Save it for another sale. But I thought this was so lovely. And the cat looks so sad, and but I love pretty lights, and I know I would love those. I love the little bird. It's again one of those patterns where it's like, well, what's not to like? And another one that it won't take forever to stitch. Definitely has some half stitches. Half stitches everywhere. The next pattern, I don't know if I'll ever stitch it, but it was a freebie one by Lesya Kushak. And very strange looking giraffe. Like, it is not my favorite image, but I can certainly enjoy how nice, how nicely drawn the original must have been, and how well it has been charted from that. And of course I love all the back stitching, like the colors and just the skill and whatnot makes me want to stitch it. But this is definitely one of those I don't think I would ever have it on the wall. I don't know. Or would I? I don't know. But it's a freebie, so best to save it. Next one. So I think I mentioned it, that the Russian designers often do like pre-sales when they start working on a pattern. Like this pattern was, or is based on a painting by Irina Miller. And so I saw the picture and the start of the pattern being charted, and I thought it looked really nice. And if you pre-buy, like prepay, you always get a sort of nice discount to compared to what the price will be at the end. And because you will have seen patterns by that designer, you know that they're going to do a good job, so it's like, well, why not? So So this one I prepaid and I am super happy with how it looks. Actually pretty thrilled. Oh, it's quite fabulous. It's another one that I can't wait to stitch. I wish I had more to say about these pens, but it's like, because they're all just so, like, just super wonderful for me. So I love the wave, and I love the, I suppose that's a moon. Is it moon or is it a sun? I think it's a moon. Yeah, right in the front, showing on the in the water. I like that. Well, it's a moon because it's called night surf. Then the next pattern I bought from Etsy from Artemishka Cross Stitch. It definitely is the color thing for me. Because like I said, I like either really colorful, or I do like the grayscale with a pop of color. And so this is kind of that end, because it's a lot of grays and then the beautiful sky and the yellow in the building. I love it. I love it. And there's going to be really, really wonderful backstitching, which totally sealed the deal. I really want to stitch this soon. Oh, it is so beautiful. Surely you all want to go and buy that too, right? Alright, the next one. I got this one yesterday. It's a brand new pattern that was released, and as soon as it was released, I went and bought it. Because I seem to have a weird obsession with seagulls now, and water, and yeah, that's it. This is by Any Key Stitch, and it's called Oh Summer. And I like the shape of the stitch as well, sort of, you know, long and more narrow. Oh yeah, very nice. And the next one was from mybobbin, even more narrow, but again, landscape with water and flowers. Yep. And will be another wonderful, wonderful, wonderful stitch. Right, what else do I have? Well, so let's go to the last one, which I bought just today. I saw it and sent the link to Narelle because she's loving squirrels, but ended up enabling myself and had to buy it because that is just beyond cute. That is so amazing. It is by Antonina Lebedeva, and yes, on discount on mybobbin right now. I couldn't say no to that. I love that little face and those ears. Oh, it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not sure if I showed this last time or not, but from Etsy, from Mama Witch Cross Stitch, which I think is quite popular at the moment because, I mean, she does have really fun patterns. I got this pattern with the Christmas cats. I got enabled. Yep. So even though I love enabling others by sending lovely suggestions for patterns and what not to buy, I definitely get enabled as well. So there we go. All the patterns that I had bought. Please tell me that, did you have a favorite one? Are you going to go buy any of them? which one would you choose for me to start first if you had that power? Let me know, because I'd absolutely love to know. Okay, one part of this video done. Next I need to look at what I've been stitching and get to those. Hi again. Oh, hi Kyle. If you haven't been walking past while your mom is watching my video, I hope you're having a good day. Okay, it is the following day, so today is Thursday, the 23rd. Hopefully going to finish this video today. I just realized that I haven't had that much anxiety lately. I don't think I talked about anxiety in my last video. There hasn't really been much reason for it this time either. Gosh, isn't that awesome? It's nice to feel a bit better at times. Yeah. Oh, so I just went through my little video so I can finally tell you what I've actually been working on since the last video. Of course, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen most of it already, because I like to post. I don't like to wait for, the video to be out, because a lot of people just watch the YouTube, and I like posting, when I finish something, whatever. So between filming last night and this morning, I have bought 2 new patterns. I bought 2 new patterns. I found 2 more free patterns, and I ordered 3 kits. It's because oven kits are discounted at mybobbin at the moment, and there have been 3 that I wanted. One that I especially wanted. They finally had it back in stock and on discount, so and the best thing is all 3 kits I already have on Saga. That's the Saga file, so whenever they come I can get stitching. I did need to show, well, I might as well show the patterns, right? Excuse me for the close-up. It's a bit warm here today. The cats and I have slept a lot because, of course, my sleep is all over the place because, well, I already told you what's happening at the moment. I think I'll put here a couple of pictures of the cats napping, because I've been napping in the green chair where I film at times, and the cats have been sleeping like right in front of me, in front of the living room window. So it's nice when I wake up, I just see them there, and those silly sausages. Right, I'm just gonna look or show from my iPad the free ones. There we go. A lovely kiwi bird there as a birthday celebration. I think that is just adorable. Absolutely adorable. And since it's a free pattern, it feels even better. It's even nicer. So then another free one, another birthday celebration, but with a sloth this time. That is so cute as well. Definitely very much worth stitching. So there were the freebies. And let's go back up for the ones I bought. So the first one is by Natasha. what is her name there, like the actual name? Can't remember. If I find it out, I'll put it down here where I put all the other information as well. Really do try and put it there, but I keep meaning to say it, you know, I'm sorry I don't write stuff in the description box, but it has still felt like an overwhelming task to do that. Especially times when I'm showing a lot of stuff. It's just like, I feel like my capabilities go as far as getting the video out, and then I'm just so tired, can't do it. I hope that at some point I can start doing that, and then because then once I have enough of it written, I can just like copy and paste, which would be good. But you know, thank you for putting up with that. And whenever there's any pattern or anything that you need information on, or don't catch the name, or I don't write it on the screen, you know, just send me a message or comment. You know, I'm more than happy to help with those. Okay, so I think the name of this pattern is the Road of Childhood. I bought it from her booster shop, but you can also get this from mybobbin. There it is. I think this is beautiful, and makes sense with the name. You know, look, you got like paper boats there in the puddle, and a kite in the sky, and I love the birds. I just love the fields and love the cat. Beautiful. Love the sky. I just so need to stitch these all. So beautiful pants. Then the other one. Who was this one by? Does it have the information? Anna Korokova. Yep. And the name is, I suppose it will be like Cat Month. I like this one a lot. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, now it's showing better. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, another one that will be just super, super fun to stitch. Well, no point showing the kits. I'll show them to you when they arrive. Then I don't think I showed last time the French fabric for October. Let me see where it is. Okay, here it is. So it was a pumpkin color, I imagine. Let's have a look. It looks really nice. And for some reason, all of a sudden, oh, it smells good. It smells like spices. I think there was maybe like a pumpkin spice tea bag, I think, with this. It smells like that. Can't complain. Very nice smell. What did I just start saying about this? Oh, about Halloween. You know, I've told I don't celebrate Halloween, so don't really stitch Halloween stuff. But again, the Russian designers are making me want to stitch Halloweeny patterns. I think because they often have like crows or ravens in them, and the pumpkins are, oh my gosh, the colors are so beautiful. So I keep wanting to stitch them for that reason. And of course lately there's been those like all over the place, so it's been really hard to say no. But let's have a look at these whips and finishes. I have a few finishes. And I think that's probably will be it for today. Okay, let's just go for the first video and we go from there. Let's have a look. Hello! So, this one is coming back out. Because the two focus pieces that I have, you know, the titmouses and the realist chicken, I'm using Saga app on my iPad for both of them. So I can't watch Flosstube at the same time, which sometimes just sucks because I do want to watch something. I mean, usually I listen to then podcasts while using the app. But I am really behind with Flosstubes as well, which really bugs me because I want to watch them. So I think I need to have out also something that I work from paper pattern. So I decided to get this one out because I really want to finish the mug because I got that thread. My lovely husband went shopping and brought it to me. So yeah, I'm gonna finish these, then move to the top part. I am so excited to do that. I so would love to get this finished, but I don't have any expectations for finishes. Whatever the stitchy session brings, if I slow down and just can't pick up the needle anymore for the project, then it goes away. Something else comes in. So I'll be back soon to show what I stitched. Yeah, I know you guys always love it when the grumpy owl is out. I have good news and bad news because Grumpy Owl will be out no more because it is a finish. He's a finish. Woohoo! Doesn't he look fabulous? Oh, I know that light is a pain. Let's see. Will it work better this way? I wonder where I'm getting that shadow from as well. Oh well. You can still see it. There's a bit of a... You can see the stripe there. I wonder if that's where I did like this first part. And then for some reason it shows like that. But I haven't washed it yet. I don't know if that'll make any difference. So we'll see. Because it's not nice. I mean, I know people doing the full coverage often get this sort of problem when doing like page at a time. So yeah, I don't know. But I am super happy with this one. Ooh. Isn't he fabulous? Oh, what a handsome, handsome owl. And I love it that I have this same looking owl patterns sort of coming up to stitch. They're by a different designer, but could be that that the artist is the same, because there's quite a few I've seen these Russian artists who sell their illustrations for pattern designers. Okay, then the next one, yeah, I don't need to say anything, just have a look at the video. Yeah, you know what this means, right? It means a new start. What a surprise! Well, it is a surprise to me as well, because I certainly didn't have it in the plans. I actually saw a post from Anastasia Meng on Instagram, and she had finished a project and went to have a look, and she mentioned that there is a like a stitching projecty thing going on VK, which I have mentioned before, the sort of the Russian Facebook. Of course, because I understand just a little bit of Russian, so even though I did see some posts about it, I just totally just past them because I didn't know what it was all about. So now that I know that it's there, so I'm taking a look. So the thing is, with this project is that many designers are taking part in it, and providing a pattern each, and you can just go and pick a pattern there that you would like to stitch. Then what you need to do is they always put like a stipulation sort of underneath. It's usually like, you know, subscribe to their group, post on your wall, and then you need to post a picture with the threads needed for that pattern, so that to show that you're ready to go. So this is the where you get to pick. So this is the one that Anastasia had stitched with. I thought was beautiful, but I thought I'll go for something different. So I have decided to go for this one. Yum. There we go. So this one is by Anastasia Dashkova, I think. Yeah, Dashkova. So 17 colors and nice bit of back stitching and whatnot, but it's not a big one though. But of course, why would I pick a pattern with all the browns when I don't like stitching with browns? But what can you do? I thought it was so nice, but I'll show you some of the other ones as well. So once I've finished that one, I will need to post a picture of the finished project, and then I can pick the next one. I thought that would be nice. The autumnly cup. That seems to have been a very popular one. So many dragons and pumpkins and another such a lovely view. There was a bird. I did think about it, but of course I can still do it. The mushroom is fun as well. But there's so many to pick from. There was another view that I thought was nice. Oh, and the cat. Oh, the pig with the cup is so cute as well. Let's see, there's so many. Oh, I did like that one with the trees. Yeah, there's so many of these to pick from. I mean, it has already started, I think, at early October, but it goes almost to the end of the year, so I still have time to work on it. I do like looks like a pretty short hair there. So there are definitely quite a few that I wouldn't mind stitching, but I do want to keep working on the whip, so I don't know what I'll get into. But I thought I'd at least share. I picked just raw linen because I thought that the colors would. I just didn't want to start looking for a nice green, so I figured both colors will look really nice on this. So I'm gonna get this started and see what I'll be stitching. God, I have so many things to stitch at the moment. So many wonderful things calling my name. Okay, I'll be back to show where I got to with this. And you're already back. Yeah, like I said, plans were just going out of the window, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, they're only ever plans. I mean, you make the plans looking at the situation in the moment where you are then. So, but yes, I have a finish. There it is. don't those greens look just so nice? Like they weren't nice just in the pen, they actually are really nice also in real life. Okay, Mr. Light, you go that way. Oh, that's better. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy I stitched it. But tell you what, this backstitching went on forever. Absolutely forever. Even I got already tired of backstitching because I felt like I did like zillion bits of backstitching, and when look at the pattern and what, there's still more? It really was never ending because the black backstitching was with 1 strand, 2 strands and 3 strands. So I had to go over the whole picture a few times to get it all done. But I love it. I absolutely love this. Because this would make a really nice like notebook cover. But as usual, the same old story, would actually need to learn how to sew. And we don't do that, right? We don't do that. Unless Miss Norrell would come here on holiday and teach me. That would be very nice. So I finished that one and went on to the next pattern in the same challenge. Let's have a look. Oh wow, I'm not getting to do much of these little videos this time, since I keep finishing things. How about that? I'm pretty chuffed about it. So as I finish that deer, I get to now pick the next pattern that I would like to stitch. So I am actually ready to go here. These are the colors that pattern has. So very exciting. Look at these very shiny purples here. Gosh. And I love these all the blues and yellow. And I picked a little bit sort of lighter yellow color because I felt like white was a little bit too harsh for those colors, and especially, let's see, like that one. The only thing I worry about it, because it's such a loose weave, like how will it go, especially with the half stitches, because I think the whole background is half stitches. But since I've cut the fabric, I'm gonna give it a go. So the pattern that I'm gonna stitch this one. I was gonna go for that grey cat and pumpkin, but then I saw this and I just couldn't say no. These are actually, and here should be beads, but I don't really have many beads, so I'm just gonna stitch them just with DMC and do it that way. But I'm quite excited to work on this one. But the poor chicken just keeps waiting for its turn there. I feel so guilty. But I'm not gonna work on this one as fast as I did on the deer, so because I do need to work on Mrs. Chicken as well. Okay, I'll be back to show what I got done. Then after that, I felt like bringing one of the list whips out because I was feeling a bit guilty. Of course, it still wasn't the hen and chicks, but instead it's the flowers and hen. Have a look. Oh boy. Yeah, totally going off the plan. My November plans are just all over the place, but it happens, doesn't it? I feel like often when I say, oh yeah, I'm gonna stitch this and this and this, then I end up wanting to like avoid those the whole month. So, but I figured that, I mean, it doesn't ever matter what I stitch or work on, you know, as long as I keep making progress on something. I mean, that's the main thing. So I really felt like bringing this one out again. I actually already added a couple of stitches there and then remembered that, oops, I think I may need to show this. Didn't feel like continuing from here where I last left off. So I figured that I'll start coming down here a little bit, and I mean, then I can sort of pick a spot anywhere really. But I wanted to finish those leaves first, and and start going down that. And who knows where I'll end up. Oh my goodness, there's so much to stitch at the moment. I must say, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed because I've gone totally crazy with all the patterns, and I feel like I got patterns everywhere and everywhere and everywhere. And I want to stitch everything. Everything right now. So, so my head has been feeling a little bit on the foggy side because of. But now I'm gonna watch some Flosstube, stitch this. Let's see where I get to. And welcome back to another finish. Yes, that's right. There it is. Of course, I'm here in a bit of a shady spot, so the colors don't show as bright as they are, because against this beautiful, beautiful Zweigart Navy Ada, they look so beautiful. I still can't believe that this is finished. I mean, just a little while ago I was saying, you know, how long this has been sitting in the whip box, and I do believe this has been my oldest whip. I had only done that 1/4. Then earlier this year, Amanda picked this as my 1-hour project, so I finished the top yellow rose. So got it a bit over that halfway, which helped a lot. And then when I started getting this out to stitch, when I put it on my 21 list, it just seemed to just grow. It was amazing. And now it's finished. Like, I can't believe it. What has happened? I I know that, like, you know, been posting these and people be saying my needle's been on fire, and honestly, that's what it's felt like. I really don't know what's going on. But I guess I've been just able to concentrate better, and having that list, because not every list helps. I somehow managed to get my head right with this list, and I've been able to concentrate on that and not worry too much about my other whips and everything. Even though now I'm thinking a little bit about bringing a couple of other whips out, because I might finish those instead, a couple of things on this list. But even that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's go to the next whip. Hi again. It really is feeling like this time I am rarely filming. It's because I keep finishing. Yeah. Okay, that feels pretty good. But I feel like every time I have to film something, I feel like I'm so out of practice. It's very strange. So, after finishing that chicken, I am going to bring this out and hopefully have another finish. So, remember last I stitched this bird and the berries, and I'm now going to move on to the one on the left. So, it is that one. So that and the leaves, leaf, berry, and these leaves. So the whole. As usual, I don't like going left, but I think I'm just gonna make my way all the way here and then start coming back, and it should be fine. So just need to make that little bit of effort to do a bit of counting. Make it there. I would so love to finish this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so enjoying having all these finishes. But I bought so many patterns that, gosh, I could easily fill all these slots, you know, in no time. I don't know if I can ever stick to 50 whips, can I? My goodness. I have so many whips to finish to get there, and then, you know, finish even more so that I could stay under 50. So that's going to be really tough. But I'm still really enjoying this, so I'll just keep on going. And I thought that if some of my other whips call my name and I end up finishing one of those, I can always swap it for something on my 21 list, because I mean it is all about just finishing those whips. If I have a new start and finish that of course doesn't count. So I will keep on going. Let's see if I can get the last birdie done. These are so pretty. I really do like these birds. So it should be fun. I'll be watching the latest season of Alone and stitching away. So I'll see you when I get back. And welcome back to another finish. I can't believe how many I'm rolling out. It's already 1, 2, 3, 4th finish. There they are. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. I so love these birds, and even though this fabric was pain to stitch on, they look really good on it though. Such gorgeous birds. Yeah, I'm a little bit sad because, yeah, this was the last whip I had of these birds by Valerie Pfeiffer. I feel like I've been stitching her birds for quite a few years, and yeah, the last one. I mean, of course, you never know. I mean, I might get more, or I don't think I have any like not started kits there yet. But if I do, I'll stitch them. But for now, it is the last one. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, we got theme music. And of course, that was not all the stitching, because I have been a good stitching girl. So let's have a look at the next one. All right, back again after yet another finish. And what have I brought? yeah, you haven't seen this for a while, eh? But I just pulled it out of the bag. Look how wonky it is looking. Like this tip is just pulling here, and oh boy. I thought this might happen because it's really hard to put on the Q-snap, because it's not, the fabric is not much bigger. So I think it just ends up pulling always from somewhere. I'm hoping that once it's finished and I wash it, then maybe I can pull it into shape a bit. I have no idea. But I'm still gonna finish it and see what happens. So I don't think this is gonna get finished by just one, like in just one session. I think it still needs a few. I think just about everything I have left now on the list needs quite a few rounds of stitching to get that progress made. Oh, but I feel so tired now after finishing. I always feel so tired when I get something finished. It's like you barely make, you know, the last couple of stitches just to get it done, and oh, I don't want to do anything. But I only slept 3 hours last night, and I haven't napped all day, and it's 9:30, so I think that means that I can go to bed. And in the morning when I wake up, maybe start stitching this, even though I have a lots planned for tomorrow anyway. So let's see what happens to this. I am going to ignore the warping fabric. Just keep stitching. Then worry about it at the end. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, see you soon. Yeah, it's like a sure thing that Meowie Christmas always makes an appearance. But also it still needs so much work, like, better get those percentages out. I think I had just gone over 50%, that I'm now at 51.9, so I really haven't added much. I think because I've been using the small Q snap for other things. So there is at the moment, I finished this pink area here. I just did, I stitched in hand because it's right at the edge, so I thought that was easier. And then did the same here, finished this blue area. There's this blue also in here, so I'm gonna move on there next. Now I'm like, did I add anything else? Oh, that pink there, the hat. And there was probably some of it like here or somewhere like that. Gosh, these dimensions, I don't know, these dimensions projects just look so much better when pictured or like showing it here. Like when I'm looking at it, you know, this area looks great. It looks so like that you can almost see the tree branches there and the different colors, but it's like when looking at it here, you know, you see it's just the, like, you can't see it the same way. It almost looks like, you know, is that how it's supposed to look like? But then you show it here and it's like, wow, that looks awesome. So still no finish there yet, which is not a surprise. And then we're gonna go back to the colorful bird that I started, well, showed the star a little while later. Let's have a look. Well, I haven't come back to you yet with the bird, simply because it is not finished. So what happened with this one is, when I showed it to you, I had picked a very sort of see-through, very loose, what did I call it? Loose woven fabric, and I did not like it. I started stitching, it just didn't work. So I figured, let's get out some Aida, grab some cream Aida, 14 count, stitch the bit. I was doing 3 strands, but then I had to do 2 strands because it was a blend, and it was just bugging me, the whole thing, so I got sick of that too. So finished this one as well. Didn't want to do it, took a break from it, and just tonight I decided to try again for the 3rd time, hopefully the last time. So I picked again the same fabric I was using for the deer. So 32 count raw linen. I mean, is there anything that doesn't look good on raw linen? I feel like it's like perfect for most things. It's just so lovely. And this is the smoothest the working on this has been. So I think I'm on the right track with this one. So I've done the eye, bit of the chest, mostly the head, and now doing the beak, and then see where I'll be after next. But I do think that I'm gonna actually get this finished at some point without changing the fabric again. Welcome back. So it is not a finish yet, but I've definitely made some nice progress since that video. There it is at the moment. Wow, it looks fantastic there. Oh, that looks good. Oh my god. Okay, that encourages me to work on it even harder now to finish. This is now at 56.5%, which feels crazy to me because, like, the bird is done, other than a bit of backstitching. The ground is almost done, so it feels like there's mostly like half stitches. which I always counted like, or the percentages as 2 half stitches making one. So you would think that there's more done than that. Like, I would have thought it would be at least like 70% done, but no. But it has been really fun stitching this, and now that I've seen it like that, I'm quite looking forward to it, to working on it more. So I'm gonna finish this, which is just this is that like mauve color? And then I am going to go a bit crazy with the yellow half stitches. Maybe do some back stitching for the bird to make it look even nicer. So there's like the tree on this side and a tree on this other side, and then it's just half stitches. Oh, that looks so great. So instead of the beads, I just used DMC. Oh, that looks good. I like that. That was the last one of the videos, but I still have 2 more whips to show. So when I showed my November plans, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna work really hard on the Riolis hen and chicks, and that I'm also gonna work a lot on the titmouses, the Miroshka kit. I've given up on that for this one. I just put it away because I have so many other things to stitch now, so I decided that was the best. No point just having it out there and feeling bad every time I say it because I'm not working on it. It'll come out some other time. So here is the hen and chicks at the moment. To tell you the truth, I can't remember so much of what I've stitched. I know I put it here so that I can work on these very like edge ones. So I have definitely been working on the green, and well, there's a and here as well, and then worked on some of the brown, I think, here. I love the way it looks. Yeah, I really do want to work on this more. I'm going to keep it out because when the mood takes me, you know, I'm going to work on it. Well, I would so love to finish like this part of the chicken completely. But it is a lot of brown. Ah, lovely. I also had my my 1 hour stitch. So I might as well show it here. So I think I did show it though last time. I'm not sure. So Amanda picked this one for me to work on this month. So the piece by Anna Petunova. Or is it Petunova? Petunova? Oh, I'm so lost today with Russian names. But yeah, because I love that pen, but I only got the most pathetic start on it. So it was really nice that she picked it so that I could work on it a little bit more. I forgot to do the start video, so I did take a picture, so that's where I started, and I guess I can show this next to it. So that's where I ended up. So added some of those more yellow shades. Let me start showing it with more color. No, it doesn't. Okay, maybe from here. I do need to say though that this witch old linen, it really isn't that awesome to work on. I have, you know, heard other people say it as well, that it's quite stiff, and I find it a bit hard to like get the needle through. And I mean, not like it's a massive challenge. I mean, it's fine, but it's not as easy as with other linens. And I have also realized that I really do quite like stitching on linen. Maybe even more than even weave, but I also do love Ada, so I don't really have a list. Okay, so another close up there as I keep putting that up. Okay, is there anything else? I think that's it. Oh, just a little update for next month. So I said that I'm gonna be doing another big startathon in December. Not part of like anybody's challenge or anything like that, but I did that last year. I started 20 projects, and lovely Narelle from Simply Narelle also ended up starting a bunch of, I think she mainly started kids, which was really awesome. So she's joining me again this December, as well as Mia from Finland. What is Mia's name now on Instagram? Because she changed it. I'll put it down here. So Narelle already showed her plans on her video. Mia showed me her list because she's written a list. And even I finally got round to actually looking at my patterns and writing a list. I decided to not... Oh my gosh, where is it? I decided that I'm not going to show them like beforehand, because that'll put too much pressure on me then to start everything. Or if I want to change them all at the last minute, you know, I don't want to then do that. But just want to show I have a list. I have 17 on this list, so if I fancy I can add a few more, but they're also I'm not necessarily starting all of these. It's just a list that I have ready, so if I feel like it, I'll start as many as feels good to me. So the difficult thing is that I still haven't picked fabrics for these, because I'm always a bit scared of the fabric picking. I have a lot of fabrics, and I really struggle to pick the right ones, and usually end up in tears, which then doesn't really make it fun to pick fabrics next time. But a couple of these do have fabrics. I picked them like before and like a while ago, so I can start with those. Or if something is really clear, like Black Ada, you know, I can easily start that on. So let's see how it goes. Do I need to mention anything about December plans? Because, well, that is December plans. Opening Amanda's Christmas calendar is December plans. And we also agreed that we'll each start one of the projects that that come up in the calendar. So we'll start those on the 25th. So that'll be fun. For New Year, Sabrina and Lady Marmalade in Stitches, because I got for her 2 of the Anna Smith patterns, you know, those wildflower ones. So I am going to start one of those with her. I haven't picked yet which one or on what fabric. So I think that's all I have for December. I mean, I'm saying that's all because that is a lot. That is a lot of stitching. I have a big pile of project bags next to me for those new starts, and I'm hoping that in January I'm again starting with the bang with the big load of finishes, because all of those are smalls. I was also thinking of the Bringo challenge on the magazine monthly group, because they do the Bringo every January, and they've already posted the prompts for each thing on the bingo board. So I might need to print that out, start matching some whips there, maybe even some of those ones that I'm starting, so I could finish them while doing that. It is so exciting that there's so much going on with stitching. It doesn't feel too overwhelming at the moment, which is great. I guess that's why I'm just gonna enjoy this so much for as long as it lasts, because yeah, we all know the stitching road is a very hilly one, plenty of ups and downs. And sometimes you just need that downtime, a bit of time off it. Yeah, I think I also want to make much more effort in having a look at things on Instagram again. And I also haven't been able to reply to comments very much there, so I want to improve on that. Do I always say these same goals in every video? Yes, I do. But one of these days I will have done it. I will have gotten to my goals. So let's finish this video with baking. And that's it for now. Gosh, I feel almost sad saying bye now. It's like I'm not going, away forever. But sometimes I just feel a bit sad saying bye to you, and because I do enjoy the chat. I really do enjoy Stitchy Chat. So whenever you buy something fun, or especially buy some Russian patterns, or do a good load of progress or whatnot, show me. I love to see it. Even though it might sometimes take a while for me to reply back, especially I think with emails. But also sometimes on Instagram and whatnot. But do show me, because I really love it. If you're wondering about whether to buy something, show me that too. I will pretty much tell you, yes, buy it and start it. I'll always be your support team for buying something. Start. Okay, unless it's samplers, because I don't do the samplers. I know many of you love them, but no samplers for me. No. Okay. Bye for now. Can't wait to see you again. Hello. God. I've been trying to get some stuff done this afternoon and doing pretty well. I had a list of like 10 things. I think I have 4 left now, and I'm not gonna hurry with those. So that's pretty good. But I managed to bake. So I finally baked from this book, which is the Plain Cake Appreciation Society. And it's a really good looking book, so I've been looking forward to making something from it. And this is the one I decided to do first. So it's the strawberry streusel cake. Looks like it. I'll put a picture of my cake here. Actually looks pretty nice, and smelled so good while baking. I was a bit worried about the batter, because I don't know, it just felt a bit weird. I thought a bit worried about how it's going to turn out, but it's looking fine. I used a tiny bit bigger baking tin that it asked for, so I think it ended up cooking quite nicely, and it's not as thick I feel like I just want to fall asleep. I already slept a lot last night. I had a long morning nap as well because I was tired. And now it's about 7 p.m. I feel like nodding off again. So, here is my slice. Oh, those strawberry juices are starting to come out. There we go. So there's a streusel on top. So I haven't tasted it yet. Paul had a taste and he said it's really, really good. So oh, oh, the strawberries are so nice in this. Oh, and the streusel. It recommended eating this warm, and oh, that is lovely. Oh, what a good cake. I'm on a roll at the moment. All the cakes are turning. That's just so delicious. I'm so chuffed now. I'm so chuffed. Right. I think I'm going to get a cup of tea and, oh, already have a half a cup of cold tea. And some lemon iced tea. Always well prepared with drinks. That's the way I like. Okay. You guys all need to do some baking as well, since these cakes are turning out that well. And get these, the last 2 books are being baking from, because they are really, really nice.